The second half of a back-to-back between the New York Islanders and the Ottawa Senators. The Islanders won 5-4 in a shootout on Tuesday. They led that game 3-1 and 4-2 before Ottawa tied it up in the third period before falling in its first shootout of the year. It's been a remarkable turnaround for an Islander team that ranked last in the league in goals against last year. They had the worst goals against average in the last decade in the NHL. Their penalty kill was 73%, and look out, the glass came popping out.
Right here on Brock Nelson. Shoulder on shoulder check. That could be dangerous, not only for Brock Nelson, but the fans right there. Pageau's going to chip it in. Take the battle into off the forecheck, and Chuck just goes through the body, and they end up going through the glass. Nelson just trying to hold it up a little bit. You see that it would look good on another team. I'm sure that's what he would say. So.
At the line is Leddy. Shoot! Knocked down in front by Komarov. He centers it for Filppula. Works in a backhand shot. Scores! Valtteri Filppula flips it in, and the Islanders take the lead.
Chipped up the wall. Blows it off, and then Leo Komarov actually draws two defenders towards him. He's able to pop it through the seam. Filppula changes his angle. He's got to corral that off of his right skate, and he gets it past Wolanin, who draws a screen actually in front of Anders Nilsson, and the Islanders have a 1-0 lead on the road.
Picked out neatly by Tkachuk, and Tkachuk taken down by Nelson. Here's Duclair back with it. Tkachuk fighting for space in front. Duclair drops it back. Harper shoots. Tip score! Brady Tkachuk right on the doorstep, and the game is tied at 1.
And then Duclair shielding the puck down low, looking for options, does a good job. Great edge work. Just going to pop it over to Harper, and Harper just wants to float it down to the front of the net. And Brady Tkachuk, this is going 5 feet wide. That's why Thomas Greiss actually pushes over from left to right, but Tkachuk mirrors the play, gets inside position on Brock Nelson, and redirects it down.
Chabot steps into him as Bonker goes back for it. Kuhnhackl trying to work that free, sends it back in front, score! There's Valtteri Filppula again. He scored twice, and the Islanders have a 2-1 lead.
Eberle's just going to soft chip this in the corner. Now Bodker wants to just chip it up the wall. Eberle sticks with it. Now the cycle starts. Kuhnhackl just pops it towards the net. It actually hits Anders Nilsson, goes out front. Filppula's going to get to the front of the net, and he just bats that out of the air. A little bunt play that goes blocker side.
Here's Leddy with it now for the Islanders. In comes Leddy. Sends it back in front. Kicked on goal there by Kuhnhackl.
An unreal skater here is Nick Leddy. This is impressive. And when you have somebody, it doesn't matter how old he is. He's only 27 years old, but it's effortless skating.
Nelson flips it back. Pointer shot. That deflected right in front. Nilsson just able to corral the rebound and spin it wide.
And Anders Lee is going to fight for position. The one-timer, it actually goes off of his right skate. He kicks it.
Having fought a father and son in the NHL, fighting Keith and Matthew Tkachuk.
And I think Brady and him are having a conversation as well.
That shot knocked out in front, and Greiss makes a point-blank save on Pageau.
Counted had it gone in because of the kicking motion, and then shot from the point, redirected front. Pageau gets a grade A.
Tierney puts it back across to Ryan for Tierney working in. Centers, and it's knocked away by Greiss. Long stretch 6-on-5 was the top power play, wasn't on. And the Islanders bring it back 2-on-1 short-handed. Centering pass, and Filppula stopped in tight by Nilsson. Komarov shoots, and Nilsson makes that save as well. Seconds after denying Filppula.
Komarov knows who he has. Gets around Wolanin, little saucer pass, but a good read by Nilsson to get across. Using the big 6'6" frame, that left pad with a terrific save. Little fake by Komarov. He has to elevate the puck to get it across to Filppula.
And having a terrific offensive year with Belleville. As the puck is held there by Ryan. Long shot, Greiss to save, rebound loose in front, score! Oscar Lindberg on the rebound. The game is tied at 4-2.
In the New York Islanders in the first period is the Islanders were a heavy forecheck. Cody Ceci does a terrific job of shrinking the zone. Well, what you need is support up top. Bobby Ryan supports that puck, gets it down to the front of the net. Now the battle ensues. Gibbons works his way to the front of the net. Lindbergh skates right into that rebound and is able to beat Thomas Greiss short side as you see the frustration.
Pajot throws that rink wide for Chabot. And away comes Thomas Chabot. Looks in front for Pajot, shoots, and Greiss made this tough. Did a 360 as the puck bounced in the corner.
Jean-Gabriel Pajot, good speed by Chabot through the middle of the ice. Looking for options, back door. Pajot.
Tierney, great move, moves in and shoots, he missed wide. Harper holds the line now. In the corner for Tierney. He walks in the slot and fires, and Greiss this time has it as a nervous look back.
The last one, Chris Tierney, good lane towards the net. Screen in front actually by Johnny Boychuk, his own teammate on Thomas Greiss.
By Gibbons. Casey Cizikas plays it back to Mayfield. That shot was blocked. Pajot was almost off to the races. Cizikas, long fluttering shot, knocked down by Nilsson.
Is the rebound control of Anders Nilsson. This is just a smart play. You're going to pop that away from harm's way and out of coverage.
Red's out ahead, and Boychuk goes back. Bumped hard by Smith, picked up by Lindbergh. A centering pass. That was tipped away by Taves. Now Gibbons has it. Gibbons shoots. Greiss the save. Rebound. Tipped just wide by Lindbergh. In just a moment.
Getting looked at and
Halleck centers, and that was tipped as Smith got a stick on it. They score.
Halleck is just going to swipe it down towards the net. It hits Smith's stick, but it's loose.
And Beauvillier pokes it home.
Beauvillier is on the back door, and he swipes at it. Nilsson reaching for it, and it actually just slides between the wickets. Head coach Mark Crawford taking a peek at it just to see if there was any goaltender interference or if he felt that Nilsson had it. He did not have it underneath his glove. He was reaching for it.
Feeds that back. Ceci shoots, and that was blocked by Kuhnhackl. Ceci has it back again, a centering pass, and Gibbons trying to chip it in front. He was knocked down by Mayfield.
Cody Ceci's going to float this down, a little redirect trying backdoor, and he actually gets a high stick from Mayfield right underneath the visor.
Tkachuk standing in front. Final minute now of the third period. Chabot winds and shoots, and that was blocked by Brock Nelson. Chabot holds the line, but lost the puck to Cizikas. Empty net for Casey Cizikas, and he scores. Cizikas now with 7 goals in his last 12 games. Has 19 on the year. A huge year for him.
Cizikas does the rest as far as just depositing into the empty net, but Nelson laboring on the benches. He took that low on the hands area actually to block that shot, that one-timer from Chabot.
And they'll try to get it for him here. Boychuk finds him. Here's Kuhnhackl. Throws it back towards the goal. It was knocked down by Duclair. And the Islanders sweep the season series from Ottawa, winning it by a final score of 4-2.
Hard-fought battle. But in the end, it's a battle in front of the net that Beauvillier swipes between the legs of Anders Nilsson, and that's your game winner.